Peace be with you. Here is the third part of my podcasting regarding the consumption of the social media. And this time I would like to come up with some commandments of technology. And I encourage you that please come up with your own kind of rules, which at the same time you can commit yourself and you can implement it in your daily lives of using social media and using your phone. Virtually anything that can be productive can also be destructive. Whether it is a car, a credit card, or a computer, or an iPhone, inappropriate use can do damage. There is no question. This principle applies to technology. Technology has opened unprecedented doors for the gospel, for example. It has given the opportunity for us to multiply their reach exponentially. It has made biblical knowledge accessible to many, many millions of people. So we live in a more faster now society. And the church or the ministry leaders love it because it means we can dream bigger, do more, and reach further. But technology also has a dark side. Technology has created opportunities to fail, to destroy relationships and marriages. It has reduced our attention span, kept us more distracted. Research revealed that allowing frequent email interruptions causes a drop in performance equivalent to losing 10 IQ points. Addiction to speed and technology is just as prevalent in the church as in society. Many are choosing to live online rather than in person. The implications are not limited to the individual. They are also potentially toxic for the team. So here is my suggestion, recommendation as the 10 commandments of technology, but you can come up with your own that I believe, if followed, would create a healthier relationship and environment among our friends and even in the workplace as a team. So the first, you shall not use email to deliver bad news. This could be the first commandment. Email is great for relying information, but terrible for confrontation. Email works well for distributing, circulating data information, but is inferior for navigating relationships. With an email, there is no chance for the receiver to read your facial expression or body language, nor can he or she hear your tone. When I am simply reading an email, I can hear whatever tone of voice I want, maybe mine. With an email, there is no chance in the moment for response and dialogue. There is no chance in the moment for clarification. Quite simply, delivering bad news via email is the coward's way out. We dishonor and devalue people when we fire off harsh emails like missiles. In a healthy culture, people sit down and have the hard conversations in person. Second, you shall not put anything in email that you would mind having forwarded, because it probably will be. I have learned this lesson the hard way. Several times I have had an email forwarded to people I would not have wanted to receive it. So when an email deals with anything delicate, I am learning to ask myself, will I mind if this gets forwarded? Third, you shall not email or chat online during meetings. It's such a temptation to multitask in a meeting, but the result is we disengage and check out. This is the antithesis of a team or a good relationship. Fourth, you shall not use BCC. Most often, blind carbon copy is used to secretly include people in the email without the recipient knowing it. No good thing comes from blind copying people on your emails. While it might have an opportunity use or two, the potential risk and negatives simply don't make it worth using. This can cause some significant pain among the staff and even among families or friendships. Fifth, you shall be more personal and professional. By its very nature, email tends to come across as impersonal. Therefore, we have to work hard to come across as warm and personal. Make your emails more relational and less transactional. It takes a few extra seconds, but communicate as a friend. Sixth, you shall keep emails short and to the point. I know there is occasionally a need for a longer email, but as a general rule, keep it simple and straightforward. With the flood of information today, people have to filter and sort quickly. So be concise and remove the clutter. In communication, always choose clear over cute. Seventh, you shall not text or take calls while in conversation or in a meeting. I am amazed how many conversations I am in where the other person will respond to text right in the middle of our interaction. Interrupting a conversation to take a call is devaluing. That's why they invented voicemail. It is the rare occasion when I must take a call right this moment. And if you must take a call while talking to someone else, explain why you need to interrupt the conversation and apologize for having to do so. 8. You shall not call or email people on their day off. Oh, I think I am guilty of this too. If we are going to create healthy teams or friendship, we must begin to work harder at creating a margin in people's lives. One way to do so is to honor their time at home with their family and honor their day off or their Sabbath. We should be proactive to communicate with our team or our friends that we want them to live healthy, balanced lives. And they are not expected to answer emails or phone calls when they are off or at home with their family. 9th, you shall use email for prayer and encouragement. So most of these commandments are you shall not, but this is one is you shall. Email and texting are wonderful tools for prayer and encouragement. In a matter of seconds, I can send a message that says, "You matter, you were on my mind." And I can use email and texting to write out a simple prayer on behalf of someone I care about. 10th, you shall give phone, email, Facebook, Twitter, etc. Sabbath. part of developing a healthy team means developing a healthy rhythm personally. I encourage you to talk with your friends and team about having a technology Sabbath where you literally and symbolically unplug for a day. Imagine what it could be like if for 24 hours you had live instead of virtual conversations. If you played with your kids instead of your iPhone, if you respond to your spouse instead of your email. So use this Sabbath or give a Sabbath to your social media just for strengthening your in-person and personal relationship with those who are around you. So I hope this helps you to build up a healthier social media habit, and I encourage you to try to add a few more, or have you create some that you probably can apply it in your own personal lives. So God bless you. Bye bye, Father Laszlo.